So, you're thinking of jetting out to SAL in the Cape Verde Islands. We've just returned from a 7-day vacation in January and gotta say, it was fabulous. If lounging on beautiful sun-drenched beaches is your thing, if you love exploring remote moonscapes, or if high-energy land and water sport is your thing, you have come to the right place. But before you dive in, promise me to start things off, get up early and say hello to the most amazing dawns. Dip your toes in the water. Let yourself forget about work and get ready for a really special week. The first morning we hired a couple of electric bikes from Electrica, which is a shop just up from the pier, and we headed into the local salt flats. These are very close to Santa Maria, literally just 10 minutes away from the town. It's a vast open space and it feels like you're on another planet, like you're cycling across a huge art installation in the desert. You can explore the whole area and even walk onto the salt pans. At times, it felt like we were in a sci-fi movie set, although we didn't meet any aliens. A quick 10-minute cycle north and we arrived at Kite Beach on the east coast, the mecca for kite surfing and all other things that are wind and water powered. But more on this later. So, the sun is up and just look at those beaches. They are really just amazing. Soft golden sand and warm emerald sea. 26 degrees in January. It doesn't get much better than this. There's so much space. The beaches stretch the whole southern sweep of the island and up to the east and west coast too. There's a beautiful causeway that runs along the coast all the way into town. There's a number of really cool beach bars and sophisticated restaurants living in harmony with Brazilian cocktail shacks and even an Irish pub as you approach the town. We stayed at the Hilton. Just to say that this film is not sponsored in any way by the hotel or anyone else. Our views are completely our own. But get a load of that pool. It's more like a lake. It really is something else. The water is not chlorinated, so it totally feels like you're floating in a pristine natural body of water. It's just fabulous. After the sun goes down, the whole coastline starts to glow. And for those who want entertainment, it's all there for you. It's a new day. Get ready for some serious wave action. Forget about sweating it out on a treadmill in the hotel gym. This crystal clear sea is gonna be your personal trainer. Just 15 minutes playing in these rollers will get your endorphins tweaked. There is only sand beneath your feet, so nothing to worry about. No rocks, no sea urchins. So get in there and get your free aerobics session. So you'll already have guessed that SAL is the perfect place for every kind of wind-based sport. In the winter months, there's a dependable wind that blows across the shore, making perfect sailing, windsurfing, kite flying, and foiling fun. But you can just sit on the beach, chill out, and be totally entertained by some cool, real daredevil stuff. It's amazing. There are some well-established schools should you want to give it a go, or feel at home if you're an accomplished expert, as I believe world championships are held here. And now for something completely different. We think that one of the best ways to see pretty much almost a complete island in one adrenaline-fueled push is with the 4-hour ATV tour with the No Limits team. These guys are really well organized and they'll lead you across some very special and very dusty landscapes. And they don't hang around either. This is not some slow little tour. They totally let you get your Mad Max on. At times it felt like we were in the Paris-Dakar, but with 90% of all the driving being totally off-road. You start in Santa Maria, zoom up the west coast past Monteleo to the main port town of Palmero. Above there, you'll find the famous salt plains in the north of the island, before heading across the vast empty Boa Vista remote desert, and then across to the east coast. Kite surfers, windmills, it really does feel like a proper little road trip. Do take a scarf to protect yourself from the dust, and full covered shoes are mandatory. We stopped off to paddle with the sharks. Do take some water shoes with you, as you will need them. They say that the sharks don't bite, but as you can see, this one thought my camera was a little piece of digital tuna. Another change of scenery now on the high seas on the Catamarans Sodard for their adults-only half-day cruise. We sailed out of the main port of Palmero across the quite entertaining swell all the way to Monteleo. To be honest, sailing out on the sea in January was just a little bit cold at times, so do take a few layers with you. At half-time, the crew threw down the anchor so we could all jump in the ocean for a swimming and snorkel session. And as we headed back to port, the action ramped up, the bongos came out, and our fun-loving crew led the dancing. The Catamaran was also booked through No Limits, so again, we felt we were in really good hands. Free drinks for the whole cruise and a light lunch thrown in. Don't stay in your hotel. Get yourself down to the town, only 10 minutes a walk away from all the major resorts. It's safe, it's welcoming, and the locals throw some events right there in the streets. There's plenty of good restaurants, but do make sure to book. There's lots of colour and personality about the shops, as you can see. Jaws, flying ships are all on the menu. The town runs right into the sea, and I have to say the locals really do look after the beaches here, and it shows. The Santa Maria Pier is full of local activity and character. At times, you might wonder how it's still standing, but a healthy fishing trade operates off there daily. It's picture postcard stuff. If you wander down to the south edge of the town, where the Hotel de Agua stands, you'll find that they have this unique swimming pool that it's cantilevered out into the ocean. The area just around the hotel is also really pretty and landscaped. A few cute beach bars fringe the coast just here. It's totally laid back and friendly, with great cocktails to send you on your way. The main port of Palmyra is worth a visit. It's again very colourful and rustic and characterful. Fishing seems to be the main activity here. There's beautiful old painted wooden boats and lazy docks. They're fond of a good mural, as many homes display them as you make your way along the streets. Nothing lasts forever, so back to the hotel to pack up. Say goodbye to the dust, the beaches, and the water sports. I hope you've enjoyed our little tour, and if you did, as always, please give me a like, I'd appreciate it. And if you get to the end of your stay and you haven't yet greeted the dawn, here's just a friendly reminder. See you in SAL.